everybody, this is BC Begley, and these are your news headlines for January the 10th of 2023. Classified documents from Joe Biden's time as vice president have been discovered in a private office. Several classified documents from President Joe Biden's time as the United States vice president were discovered last fall in a private office, Biden's attorneys acknowledged on Monday. House Republicans are in the dark on McCarthy's shadow document, a private document that only some House Republicans have seen and others refuse to even talk about, could play an outsized role in the governance of the chamber over the next 2 years. Brazilian protesters demand jail for the Brazilian rioters. No amnesty chants reverberated off the walls of the jam-packed hall at the University of Sao Paulo's Law College on Monday afternoon. Hours later, it was the rallying cry for thousands of Brazilians who streamed into the streets of Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, calling for the Brazilian rioters to be jailed. 5 dismembered bodies found in bags near Mexican resort of Acapulco. Prosecutors in southern Mexico said on Monday that they found the bodies of 5 men in a village north of the Pacific Coast resort of Acapulco. Prosecutors in the southern Guerrero state did not give details on the killings, but local media reported the bodies had been hacked up and left in plastic bags. Jamie Dimon says the Fed may need to hike interest rates beyond 5%. Jamie Dimon said the Federal Reserve's rate hikes might need to go beyond what's currently expected, but he's in favor of a pause to see the full impact of last year's increases. Ukrainians to start training on Patriot missiles in the United States next week. Ukrainian troops are set to begin training on the Patriot missile system in the United States as soon as next week. 2 U.S. officials familiar with the matter have allegedly told CNN News. At 155 hours, Chicago congestion stands at number 1 as traffic grows nationwide. Chicago area drivers had the most hours wasted while sitting in congestion last year, with the average driver losing 155 hours to traffic, a jump of about 50% compared to 2021, according to INRIX's Global Traffic Scorecard that was released on Tuesday. Small business optimism falls to a 6-month low as holiday shopping disappoints. A key measure of optimism of small business owners fell in December, the National Federation of Independent Business said on Tuesday. The trade group's index of small business optimism fell from 89.8% to 89.8% from 91.9% in November, deeply below the historical average of 98 and the worst level since June. Ukraine reinforces Bakhmut as fierce Russian assaults continue. Fierce fighting continued around Bakhmut, Ukraine on Monday, with Ukrainian forces sending reinforcements to counter relentless assaults by Russian paramilitaries trying to capture mines in the region. SpaceX sends 40 more OneWeb internet satellites into orbit. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from Cape Canaveral Monday with 40 more internet satellites for OneWeb, nudging the network closer to full operational capacity. The Falcon 9 booster returned to Cape Canaveral for landing 8 minutes later. And guys, all the articles in this video that I just covered, I'll put links for in the description below. As always, if you want to see more news, you can check out my website at bcbegley.com. And I will see you guys on the next few videos.